Today, I thought that it would affect business. I thought people, wouldn't want to come to the outlets because of the news. But I've actually seen just the opposite. I feel a lot of shoppers are actually out today.
Business as usual at the outlet mall in Monroe, less than 24 hours after an officer says he's forced to shoot a man in the parking lot. Tonight, we're learning more about what happened. Good evening. A Monroe police officer says he was forced to fire at a shoplifting suspect who was threatening his life. Monroe police say 22-year-old Jamarcus Brown was shot in the leg by an officer as he tried to get away. 9 on Your Side is told Brown was wanted for theft. During his escape, police say he got into a car and hit the gas, throwing Officer Chad Caudill onto the hood of the car. They say Officer Caudill pulled his gun and fired multiple shots. This evening, Brown is out of the hospital and in police custody. The shooting at the premium outlets happened just as employees were closing up for the evening. Many of them returned to work today, a little shaken up. 9 on Your Side's Michaelia White joins us live from the Butler Warren newsroom. Michaelia?
Julie, employees tell me that last night's shooting is shocking and they are on high alert. But from the looks of business, things seem to be running as usual.
Yeah, it's alarming because this is a very safe complex.
Kyle Peevely is a little more aware of his surroundings today, less than 24 hours after a police officer shoots a man just feet away from his work.
A lot of people really just don't know what was going on here last night. They've asked questions. They asked, they just know there was a shooting.
Peevely was taking out the trash when he noticed the scene. Shaken up himself, he expected the shooting to keep shoppers away. That hasn't been the case.
I've actually seen just the opposite. I feel a lot of shoppers are actually out today.
22-year-old Jamarcus Brown is accused of stealing from the mall and trying to drive away. It was then Monroe police officer Chad Caudill tried to stop Brown and fired shots through the windshield of his car, one of which struck Brown in the leg.
As you were walking out to your car, they were blocking off sections of the parking lot with police cars. So we knew something had just happened at the outlets. And then they started putting up the caution tape, and they had a perimeter of police cars, about 10 of them in a circle around the sidewalk and a portion of the lot.
Peevely says despite last night's shooting, the mall is a safe and good place to shop.
I really just think, one shoplifter can just give a whole place a bad name.
Monroe and Warren County officials are investigating the shooting, and they are expected to release more information next week. Julie.
Thank you, Michaelia. The suspect in this shooting will appear in court tomorrow, and he goes with previous legal baggage. A check of online court records shows Brown has outstanding warrants on a number of charges. One of those warrants stems from this police chase just last week. Police say Brown led them on a high-speed chase on Interstates 70 and 675 Wednesday. During the chase, Brown was reportedly throwing bags of white powder out of the window, and police say evidence of drugs was found in the car. 9 on Your Side is told Brown eventually stopped his car off Dayton Yellow Springs Road and left his distraught wife behind. 9 on Your Side is working through the evening to gather the latest on this shooting. Tonight at 11, digging deeper into Brown's past. And of course, you can always get the latest developments online at WCPO.com.